Good morning. I know I'm on here by myself right now. This is Vicki Marie, and I'm trying something a little different this morning. I'm not even sure if I have really great internet, so I'm not going to be on camera. I am just broadcasting an audio, just by audio this morning, having my very strong coffee. So just gonna be on here for a few minutes. I'm gonna see if anyone shows up to have coffee with me, and we'll just do a little chit chat. If not, I will probably just delete this, but I wanted to give it a shot. I've been wanting to try StreamYard for a while, and this is my first opportunity to do so. And I was editing a video for this morning. It was a drive through the country. I took Roscoe out, and we went for about an hour's drive yesterday, and I ended up stopping at a mobile vet to get to check him out. And anyway, it was a long story, and it was a beautiful drive. And I ended up coming home without filming because I just got caught up in just the beautiful Colorado scenery. I'm showing someone's in the room. If you are here and you would like to leave me a comment, let me know who's in the room with me today. I'm just jumping on as an experiment. I'm having coffee this morning. I'm not going to go on video. I've just recently seen other people sort of just jumping on and doing audio, and I thought I would give it a whirl because this morning you do not want to see me on camera for sure. So I just decided, nah, I'm just gonna, I love having good early morning chit chats, especially over coffee. And right now, oh, hey, Lori, Fluffy Nomo. Hey, girl, I haven't done a live in a while, and I thought, you know what? What the heck? I'm going to give this a shot. I don't know. Um, I tell you what, I've been with everything going on with getting around for work, but saw that you went, well, I'm glad you popped in, Lori. I thought I would just jump on early, and I didn't know if anyone would even be around, but I thought it would be a good time to just sort of use this StreamYard for the first time and see how it goes. And I just went audio because, well, because it's early. It's 6:30 here. I've been up for about 30 minutes, so I'm on my second cup of coffee. And Lori, I'm drinking stronger coffee, and that's a whole other story. But I've started drinking stronger coffee, and I realized that I'm liking the coffee better stronger right now. So yeah, so I might even try that magic. I think the dark magic for I haven't tried that one yet. The Green Mountain. I've been doing the breakfast blend, but I'm drinking Italian coffee right now, and it's yummy. And I think the caffeine is just making me really chit chatty. So, so you're probably, if you're driving, yeah, I did know it's my pick. I did. I didn't put on yeah, I knew it was my pick, and just the audio, which I know is kind of different for YouTube, but I've seen other people doing this early in the morning, and I thought I'm going to test it like this first, and then I might try doing video later. So, oh yeah, you're drinking the Green Mountain Dark Magic. Awesome. I Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my taste buds, but just I hadn't been enjoying my coffee ever since I couldn't find the Italian sweet cream. Still can't find it. And I had a sip of John's coffee when we were camping, and it was so good. And I thought, well, maybe that's part of my problem. My coffee's not strong enough for me. So I'm adapting. So yeah, and you had a happy birthday week, I hope. That was fun to watch. I went camping the end of last week, um, right at the end of your birthday week. So yeah, it was fun watching your birthday week. That was really fun. I'm glad you had a really great week. Yeah, with it just you watched another channel. Yeah, it might be one of the ones I just sort of found a group that does this, and I thought it was so much fun. And my problem is every time I want to go live, by the time I get everything set up, well, I don't have the 1,000 subscribers, so I have to be on the computer. Awesome, Lori. I'm glad you had a great week. And I know you're between jobs, so I know you're going to drop off. So I'll just say right now, thanks for joining. And when you drop off, I'll see it on the screen. So I'll just keep chit-chatting with you until I see you have to drop off. But um, yeah, I'm glad you had a great birthday week. I mean, I know at our age, it's like, well, I don't know. I feel like I'm 55 and well, I'm going to be 55. I always do that 3 months before my birthday or so. I start feeling like I'm already that age. I don't know why I push it. So, oh, a true crime channel. You know what? I was on a group yesterday, and there was a gal on there who does true crime, and I wonder if that was her because I think she does a lot of the audio. And if that's the case, I might end up seeing you on there sometime. So awesome. I did see somebody else uh, maybe join us, but then I'm not sure. So I'm on my phone doing this. So if you let me know how the audio is. I know I'm not on camera. I'm just doing chit chat this morning, and I don't know if this will be something I do more often, but I just thought I would test it and just see how it goes. So, and if you do pop in here, let me know in the comments what kind of coffee you're drinking this morning. If you're a coffee drinker, I am drinking Pete's Italian Roast, which if you follow my blog, you know is not like me because I usually go for the lighter blends, and normally I drink a breakfast blend, the Green Mountain, but I'm enjoying the darker coffees right now. Alwyn Reese. Okay, I'm going to have to look that up and see because I'm just sort of getting to know some of those ladies and their channels. So I just have really enjoyed the interaction. I miss that. I used to do that a lot. Especially when I was actually working. I was always on conference calls and talking to groups of people, and I've just like now with my channel, it's a hobby of mine, but you make the video, you put the video out, you make the video, you put the video out, and then you make another video and you put the video out. And then you just interact in the comments, which is fun. But and in fact, I love the comments and the community is the best part about this for me. But then I just miss the banter and just connecting with people. So, we haven't done like a we got this crew kind of thing either, Lori. And I was trying to figure out how we could maybe do something like that and then even have a couple people, kind of come up like they do, more people on the screen. Uh, and I know Lifestyle of Laura, her and I were talking about that too. And it's there's a learning curve to everything. Plus, there's just the time commitment. So, but I was thinking that might be a fun thing to try sometime, and just do a kind of we got this crew. I mean, even if it's just chit chat audio, I think it's fun to do that, especially with all of us. So like on the go and just we don't have to do as much setup. So she only talks about the actual facts. I like that too. That's the stuff I like. It's like when I watch news, I just want to like I'll watch the news conference and I'll watch the particular person, whoever it is, talking, and then I will compare facts. I don't like to hear my information filtered through 100 different sources. I just want it uh, like our coffee. Just don't give it to us filtered, give it to us strong. Wow, I never thought I would say that, but I'll have to check out her channel though. I'm trying to think if that's the gal because I'm going to go back now on that live stream from the other day and see if that's her. I'll check her out. Yeah, I'm looking for just sort of some new kind of new channels to connect with that have some of the interest that I do. So, and I have so many different interests that's why my channel is all over the place because I have so many interests. Oh, that would be fun, Lori, to do a trial run. I would like that. just let me know when, when you're available, and, we can set that up and just give it a try. And, because I've been wanting to do that. I do enjoy that a lot. And I just think, I know for me, I'm like, I went camping, I totally sabotaged myself. Lori, I haven't said this, but I gave up Diet Coke and all of that kind of stuff. And ever since you have been and I'm going to blame you. Yes, you've been hauling those Coke Zeros, those stinking Coke Zeros. I bought some and I took them camping, and now I'm drinking them and I'm loving it. So I'm just trying not to drink too many. And I'm sort of finding this place where I don't have to be so strict with myself, but I want to maintain and get into shape, but I don't want to be so hard on myself. And I've really been doing that. So, I mean, I have these strict rules that I've put in place, that I can't eat this and I can't do that. And now I'm realizing that I can't do that anymore. Now I've got to let myself, find some things I enjoy, and, go for it. So, that Coke Zero it tastes better than Diet Coke. And yeah, I struggled because I really didn't want to do that, to go back to drinking diet soda. But um, I thought, well, it's just what I'm going to do right now. So, Valo Daybell case. Okay. I think, I think you were talking about that case on your channel one day, and I remember that. So I think that was the case. I am not familiar with that. So that might be fun to follow. My daughter's really into crime stuff. So her and I when she was home, her and I used to watch stuff together. And then when she flew the coop, when she flew the coop, I had a hard time watching those things because they were things we did together. And then now I do them by myself. So I thought you did. Yeah, I thought that was the one you mentioned. I'm gonna have to go check that gal out, and then, um, yeah, and then see if I'll have to share that with Jamie too, because she's just really into stuff like that too. So that was something her and I did together. So, well, I'm glad that this is working, and um, I'm glad that you can hear me okay. Okay, I'd have to start. Okay, so I'd have to go back and look at the whole story. That's good to know. So I'll yeah, I might even ask her if she's been following it too, see what she has to say. Well, I'm walking, my cup is almost empty, so I'm heading over to the Keurig. So I am going to I'm going to give myself a second cup of strong roasted coffee, guys, which means I will get more chit chatty. Is somebody else in the room? If you have walked in the room here, I would love for you to say hi. Don't be shy. And, if you're not comfortable doing that, then that's fine too. Just listen in. But we're really happy to have you here. It's just myself and Lori Fluffy Nomo this morning. Hello there. Now, I hope I say this right. I probably won't, but Hayun, that's how I'm saying it, Hayun. Hello and welcome this morning. I just jumped on and doing an audio, just drinking my morning coffee. I switched from light roast to strong coffee, and that means I do a lot more chit chat when I'm drinking my strong coffee. So just thought I would jump on. So I hope, how are you guys all doing? Let me know in the comments how you are doing. And that's going to be my Keurig in the background. So Lori, do you have a busy schedule this morning? And what's everybody got going for the weekend? I'm gonna be home. Oh, I have trash talk. Let's do trash talk. That's something I can do. So the neighbor and I, we went in together on a big dumpster, and so we have one of those big, huge dumpsters, between our houses, and we're cleaning up our yards. So that's my trash talk this morning. Okay, so are you hitting the Dollar Tree? I finally got to I went to Target and found some cute things, and then I went to so I went to Target. I went to Dollar Tree once and got a few things, and now I need to go back to Dollar Tree. Uh, and then the things I got at Target, my daughter came by, and I ended up giving her several things. So now I want to go. You never know. Hayun, that's okay. I see that, Hayun, you don't do English. That's okay. You don't have to apologize. I only do English, and I apologize for that. So many people can speak different languages, and I only speak English. So I'm sorry, but I'm really glad that you're here, and thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello this morning. I'm going to run some water here, so I hope that's not too loud. My Keurig is out of water. But this is just really fun. I just wanted to jump on this morning and just try out StreamYard for the first time. And I figured if I'm just doing audio, I can actually, it'll be easier for me to do it on my test run. And I really like audio, especially for early morning chit chat. So I'll probably leave this, I'll go ahead and leave this up. I'm not going to take it down. And yes, you're welcome, Hayun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Lori, if you're still there, you never know. I'm like that. I drive by the Dollar Tree, and sometimes my car just pulls in there. I don't know what happens. It has a mind of its own, so I just never know. So, all right. Well, okay, Lori's still here. Awesome. Okay. I noticed the number went to 1, and I thought, okay, I wasn't sure who's in the room. And Hayun doesn't speak English, so I'm just Lori, I'm just like having my coffee and chit-chatting. It shows 1, but it looks like, okay, good. You know, it sometimes with these, yeah, it has the number 2 there. It's funny, I'm like not sure how accurate some of these programs are. So, but yeah, and I wasn't sure if I'll leave this up or just take it down. Sometimes these live audios like this, I mean, or videos, they're harder to watch on the replay unless you have a real tight topic, which I don't. So just calling it coffee and chit chat. But yeah, but if I do decide to leave it up and anybody else does watch it on the replay or listen to it on the replay, let me know what you think. Let me know if you would like to see more of these. And Lori Fluffy Nomo and I will be testing We Got This Crew stream at some point and see how that goes, because I think that would be a blast. Yeah, I agree. They're just more fun. I thought about doing just thought about doing something more on a regular basis, but it's just hard to set a time. Hayun, my niece lives in Seoul. My niece lives in Seoul, Korea. So, and she has 2 little girls, and they're so sweet, and they love it there. And I'm in the United States, and they're from here, but they moved to Seoul, and they love it there. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's just amazing the technology that, where we can all stay connected and have these conversations. I love it. Yeah, boring to listen to after the fact, but I just always think it's fun. And it's a great way to meet new people too, Oh, good morning, David. RC Mod Squad is in the house. Good morning. I'm really glad you could take some time and join us. This is just a jump on and hey, let's give this a try. So, oh, Hayun, you are too sweet. Kay Renee, good morning. I'm so glad you could join. I just jumped on a whim and I'm just doing audio this morning because it's just too stinking early to do video. And I wanted to test out StreamYard. I haven't used it before, and I thought this would be fun. So that's what I'm doing. And my biggest concern is I'm going to accidentally hit that cam button and go live and scare you guys all to pieces, but it's almost Halloween, so that would be fun too. Oh, you're still on vacation, David? Oh, how fun. Oh, you know what? I did not know there was a Miami, Oklahoma. I'm from Florida, so when I think of Florida, um, I'm in Colorado now, but I was raised in Florida, so of course that's what I think. How's the weather there, David? Have you guys have you had some good travel weather? All right, guys, cup number 2. Let me know, guys, what you are drinking. Are you drinking coffee, tea? Don't forget to thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Kay Renee. I appreciate that. I always forget that kind of stuff. So yeah, and do feel free to converse amongst yourself and get to know each other. We're not, I mean, I always love that. I think that's the best part about doing things like this is getting to meet new people. So 61 degrees and it rained oh, darn. It rained most of your trip. Well, I hope that you were able to enjoy it. I watched your, was that a crocodile? Guys, if you want to see a really fun crocodile video, I think it was a crocodile, not an alligator. I don't know the difference, which I guess I should since I'm from Florida. Lori's drinking bulletproof coffee. Kay Renee has a cup of coffee. Awesome. You just had one cup. And oh, you're having a rock star, David. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I'll just say RC Mod Squad, just in case people so they know where to find you. RC Mod Squad. Yep, crocodile. Yeah, okay. That was fun to watch. And I was just laughing so hard because I was thinking, I want one of those now because when we go up to the mountain lakes, that would be a really great way. And don't tell anybody I said this, but that would be a great way to clear the lake so that you can have the fishing to yourself. So I don't fish, but I could do that for John and then he could fish. I have never had a rock star ever. I've never had one. I don't know why, but I've been drinking Double Tap from Redcon One. In fact, I do have a box that I need to open. I got a T-shirt, so I'm going to do a video on that coming up. And but I did order that, and I do like the Double Tap, which is an energy drink. It's a powder, and I really like it. So I don't know why I don't drink Rockstar. I started drinking soda again. So all right. Well, I'm I am settling back down with my second cup of Italian roast coffee, which is really strong coffee for me, but it's good stuff. So I'm gonna keep drinking it until I decide to go back to the light roast. So if you guys are following, along on my vlog, you know that I usually drink Italian sweet cream, and they're out of Italian sweet cream. Coffee creamer everywhere. I don't know if anybody else has seen it in the stores, but it's gone off the shelf where I'm at. So I am switching now to different creamers and trying different things. So I've been enjoying stronger coffee. Ah, so you love the purple t-shirt, but the one I just got doesn't fit me. Oh no. Shoot, Lori. Ah, well, I ordered I ordered a shirt and I don't even remember. It wasn't the purple one because they didn't have the purple in my size. So I had to get a different color and I can't remember now what color. So, but I went ahead and ordered a little bit bigger size. So, dang, I'm glad I got the bigger size. And I did that because you had told me that they run kind of small. My everyday wife life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you were able to stop in. I just decided to do this on a whim. I'm just doing audio this morning because it's so early, but and it's my first time streaming with StreamYard, so I wanted to give this a shot. So Lori likes the punched rock star best. Okay. Is that like that's the brand, like fruit punch kind of thing? Because you're too fluffy, Lori. And it's a little more than fitting than the, yeah, yeah, that's funny. I'm I'm good. John had said that my John, my husband, let me say my husband, Lori and I are both married to guys named John, so that's why I always say my John, and sometimes that sounds funny, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But he's been saying that. He's been saying to me, "I'm getting a little fluffy," and I know he got that from your channel, Lori. So, because he never said that before. And energy, not emerge. Energy. Oh, okay. Correction there, RC Mod Squad. I got to go back. I think I need to go back and okay. So this one is high energy and hydration, orange flavor, 10. Oh, well, that's, you know what? I like the idea that it's energy and hydration because I was using Breach from Redcon 1 for hydration. And anyway, Tony, Anthony McNett Strongman Lifestyle, that's where I order my Redcon stuff. He was telling me that they changed the formula. And so so I'm trying to find either something, I want something that's going to give me energy, but not dehydrate me. I want to do something that's hydrating and giving me energy. So, and I don't know if I would like orange, but I'm sure they have it in other flavors. So fruit punch, orange. All right, guys, I'm getting lots of ideas. So, and if you guys ever order a t-shirt from Redcon 1, make sure you order a size up, it sounds like. Yeah, we both have Johns. And Lori, I have a cat house. Oh, yeah, I have a little heated cat house outside because there's a couple little cats that hang around and John is so allergic. But we have several ladies in our area that are cat what do you call them? They do community cats, and they take care of them and they feed them and all of that. And there's like several, and I considered even doing that at one point, and then I talked to a friend of mine who runs uh, a shelter, a pet, an animal shelter, and she said, no, you have so many people over there already doing that. So oh, my everyday wife life. You got two new kittens. They are because they sort of took over your yoga room for a while. Oh my gosh. They were so cute. And I watched that and I wanted to go get me some cats. And John is so allergic to cats. So we can't have them in the house anymore. I used to have cats and he was miserable for years. So they were cute. And so you said you were, because, and you had a couple little crates, that you had for them. I'm curious, does that work out? Do they actually stay in the crates? Like, can you put them in there at night and they're quiet? Because I never could get my Roscoe crate trained. I mean, he's my dog, but I have a friend who said she has two cats. She puts them in a kind of a kennel at night and they sleep in there all night. And I just have never heard of anybody doing that with cats until I saw you have those for your cats on your channel. I think that's a great idea with cats, especially when they're young and getting into everything too. But I was curious how that works because whenever I've had cats, they pretty much rule the the roost. In fact, I had a cat years ago. Her name was Gumby, and because that's my nickname, Gumby. that will date me. You guys, my age will get that reference. And so I had this cat, and every time I left her for the weekend, she would knock all the pictures off the wall and knock all the cushions off the couch every single time I left and I would only go for a couple of days. And I figure it's just 2 days. I'll leave her plenty of food. She has her kitty box. And every time I did that, she would just knock everything off the walls. And if I would have had like a big crate, maybe I could have done that with her. But yeah, that cats are they my cats have always ruled the roost. So you just put a baby gate in the door. Oh, okay, so no crate. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, that's awesome. Okay. So and that works. Well, they're kittens too. So hey, zesty girl Michelle is in the room. Hello there. Wow, from way across. You guys are like on the other side of the world. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you could join, Michelle. Um, I'm trying to think, it's morning here. It's about 7 a.m. where I'm at, here in the mountain time in the United States. So I'm guessing, I don't know if I guess it's evening. So you're probably going to be, it's either late night or kind of later, I would think later in the evening for you. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad that you could join. Auntie Lori. So my everyday wife life, they stay in the room at night, but now they have the run. Oh yeah, now they have the run of the house. Yeah. I kind of figured that. I just can't imagine. Um, yeah, I just cannot imagine doing that, like having my cats in the crate. Because I think they would just meow and make lots of noise. So it's 9 a.m. where Lori is, and Lori is in Ohio, I think. Right, Lori? I always want to say Michigan. I know Tony's in Michigan. I think you're in Ohio. My everyday wife life is in Florida. Zesty Girl's in Australia. And RC Mod Squad is currently on location in Oklahoma. All right, guys, I'm just scrolling back to make sure I didn't miss any comments. But I think I'm caught up. Yeah, if you guys, so if you are on a lap or a computer and you want to check out any of, if you are, I think most of us are connected, but if you see someone you're not connected to and you want to be, just just open up a new tab, type their name in that tab, and you can go and check them out. So I will say I've been doing a little bit of research with how everything is going on in the in the YouTube land right now. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on that we won't get into, and I'm no expert. But I will say, if you are going to go and meet a new friend, make sure that you stick around and watch their video, because there seems to be a real problem when people only watch a little bit and then they click off. That's why, one of the reasons I think we're losing subscribers right now. So there's a little bit of a purge going on. So Laura, you're in Northwest Ohio. So yeah, so you're neighboring states with Michigan. That's right. 81 degrees, my everyday wife life, 81 degrees in Florida. And that's crazy. And it's only what, 9 o'clock there. So that is warm. I talked to a friend of mine in Phoenix yesterday, and they're still in the 3 digits, which I just can't believe it. I think our high today will be in the 90s. So, wow, that's warm. I think our high will be the maybe 91, maybe. That's kind of where we've been hitting. So it feels warm, but we don't have the humidity that you guys do, like on the coast, like Florida. And I think even Ohio, and I know Michigan, with all the water there, you guys have, uh, Michigan has more humidity. 56 in Ohio, and it's supposed to get up to 83. Wow. Yes, we have two Michelles in the room. And I'm trying to call you guys by your channel name so people who are new will get to know you that way. And yeah, we have so we have Michelle, my everyday wife life, and we have Michelle from Zesty Girl. So guys, if you are jumping on and wanting to make new friends, go check them out. And of course, check out all of my friends here. You guys are awesome. I was a little nervous about starting off this morning, and I was gonna go on video, and I thought, okay, I have to go get my makeup on. By the time I get everything set up, it'll be gone. The moment will be lost. And I was in a chit chat mood. So I decided to just go audio this morning. And I really, really like it because I'm able to use my phone and do this and just sit here and have my coffee and make it just feel like we're actually sitting here having coffee and chatting. So that's sort of what I wanted to create here today. I do have, since, all right, since Zesty Girl, I think you're still in the house here. You talk a lot about self-care, and I know I do a little bit just because, and you guys know I'm basically a retired life coach. I am not, I don't, I'm basically retired. I'm trying to make the adjustment to crazy overworked, crazy, workaholic, like really, to what it's like to. I actually put on my official forms last week. I put that I was not last week, last year. I closed my business and I put housewife, and that's the first time I've ever done that. Now, which my everyday wife life, this is something I'm adjusting to from going from, I won't say career person because I've always been really family oriented. So all of my work has always revolved around my family, but I would just work crazy, crazy hours. So, okay, we have another Michelle in the house, Life Adventures in Keto. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, and I found out something new about you, Life Adventures in Keto, that I know that you have a different name and that I mean, your actual name, but you go by, anyway, you told that story. I won't go into it. People here already know because they all follow you because they love you as much as I do. But it's so interesting how we learn about each other. Yes, we have another Michelle. This is the Michelle hour. So Zesty Girl, I'm glad you're back. I know it's everybody's busy and yeah, we're kind of coming in and out of the room. But I don't know if you missed it. I was talking a little bit about self-care, and I said I know that you talk about self-care on your channel, and that's something that you focus on. And I kind of got off track because I was talking about how I was a life coach, and I really don't do that anymore. But I used to coach people on self-care, and then I decided I needed to get myself together. I needed to focus on me, and I'm adjusting to really being being a housewife. And doing a couple of freelance jobs on the side, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life, and that's reflected on my channel because I do a lot of different things. And I'm not necessarily here to be a YouTuber. I'm here to share. Uh, so yeah, I'm just here to to just sort of share my journey as I try to figure out my life as I cross the 50 threshold. So that's really what I'm about. So I'm a little all over the place. And yeah, so my everyday wife life, I'm basically a retired life coach. I coached for almost 20 years, and then about 3 years ago, and I was like crazy busy. Um, and with just a bunch of projects, and I had a health crisis, and I just decided it was time, and I retired that. And now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And right now I'm just enjoying doing this. And Zesty Girl is, now she is a health coach. Now, I want to call you Michelle, but Zesty Girl, you want to Now you're doing several things, but I know you do life, you do health coaching, but it's life, you do life coaching too. So she's like really ramped up her business. So she's right in the middle of that. So she's the go-to for life coaching. And I'm sort of stepping out. I have pretty much stepped out of it. The kind of coaching I do right now is more for my past colleagues that I've kept in touch with, and we sort of a mentoring thing, but it's not a business. It's just my side, kind of my side hustle. That's well, not even a side hustle. It's not a business. So life coaching, but I also have shapewear. Yes, um, yes, a life coaching series on your channel. And um, so my everyday wife life, are you talking to me? Are you yes. Are you telling Zesty Girl? I was just curious. Um because I've thought about now I was doing coffee with the coach, and I thought of some topics I could throw out there, just that I've learned over the years with coaching. And then I was just curious, okay, all right, thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, I just had wondered about that because I'm not I don't want to give the impression I'm trying to build a coaching business, because I'm not. I'm not. So I thought, okay, well, but I could talk about, I mean, I have lots of, you guys can see, I can sit and drink coffee and chit chat all day long. And it drives my husband crazy, but I can do that. Um, but a focused life coaching series would be something I could do. And I'll have to give that some thought. That's probably a good idea. So, and I would want to do it in a, yeah, just sort of a, maybe I'll just reach out and just kind of test the waters and see what people really would like to hear. I have TubeBuddy. I don't know if you guys, any of you use TubeBuddy, but I don't do it correctly because I watch the videos and it tells me how to do it. And then I go in there and I experiment with it and I sort of rebel. I am doing a lot of rebelling right now. Like, I don't want to be locked into a box. I was locked literally, like I felt like I was locked into a box for 20 years, not as a coach, but just in just these rules that I put out there for myself, trying to do things, do things right. And I just feel like I'm stepping out of that and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And every time I sort of pin down things on my channel, like, okay, I'm going to do this every Wednesday, or this, you know, put a certain schedule out, I naturally rebel, and it's not a good thing at all. So, yeah. So, yeah, maybe fine, just do once a week. Yeah, you know what? I could do, yeah, I think just even once a month to start, I could do that. I could definitely do that. So, thank you for that. Life Adventures in Keto, you can talk all day too. I could, you know what? I could do that. Like now, and I want to say, Michelle, so Life Adventures in Keto, you do some live streaming and you've done some interviews. And I see that you have an interview coming up around yoga, and I forget the title of it. So I see those pop up and I want to join, and then it's hard for me to join at the times. So, and then I go and I try to watch the replays. But I'm going to try, I'm really trying to make sure I've got all the notification things clicked, so I'm notified when you guys go live, so I can join you. And because these are so much more fun when you join live. They're more fun to be on live than, doing it as a replay. So I hope I can join that, Michelle. I think is it the 25th? Is that what's the date? Oh my gosh. Alexa, what's the date? Oh, that's today at 9 o'clock, I think. So, Michelle, that's probably all right, guys. If anybody wants to see that, let me know if I'm right. Life Adventures in Keto, but it's all coming together in my head now. So, but my point is, I love your lives, and I just want to sit and chat with you the whole time. So I love it. And Zesty Girl, you're changing your coaching to courses. Okay. Yes. Yes. Courses. That's awesome. And I know you talk a little bit about that. And I think I put together some courses back in the years ago, and I used to do workshops for some local businesses here on self-care, just in my area, and I did a little bit of public speaking and that sort of thing, and that really does help to do the groups. Uh, but at some point I just burned out on all of it. You have to practice self-care to be in that industry. You really, really do. And I mean, it's crucial because you're giving so much. So I think that's awesome, Zesty Girl. And I think the way that you talk about that is so helpful, especially for even for people who, because I don't know about you, but I find that a lot of the people I work with or used to work with ended up wanting to get into the coaching industry. It's like after you go through it, you want to give back and you want to help other people. And I think that's why I focused a lot on self-care, because they were raising families and taking care of themselves and wanting to start a business. And it's not something I plan to get into. It just kind of, that's just how you kind of see where your business wants to go, and I've just followed it, and that's where it took me. So I think that's great how you are balancing that and teaching people how to balance that. Yes, snap. Yes. And it's hard not to give so much. Definitely. Because, and I think whatever we're doing, even giving to our YouTube channel, I know you guys will all relate to this because I see you do it, but you want to give your best to whatever you're working on. And, uh, we're all in it right now. I know everyone here in the room at the current time, we're all video creators. So you want to give your best to that. You want to give your best to your family. And then so many of us have side jobs, not me at the moment, but um, yeah. So, yeah, so Life Adventures in Keto, yes, Health and Happiness Yoga Challenge collaboration kickoff. Oh, okay. Challenge collaboration kickoff. Okay, I am looking forward to seeing that for sure. So, I would love to be more involved with collaborations. Again, I need to tame that rebel in me because I've just been wanting to I'm enjoying this flexibility in my schedule right now. And like yesterday, my daughter, she lives about an hour from me, and she was telling me about this mobile vet. And I wanted to, I couldn't get into my vet right away. So so I decided I'm going to take a drive and go enjoy the country and go to this mobile vet, and I'll get to see my daughter for a few minutes. And it's just nice to be able to have that flexibility. I've never had that in my life, and I loved it. It was so that's the thing that gets in my way, I think, right now of being a little more scheduled. And it's a real problem for me. So, luckily, I'm married to a man who's like, okay, you know what? Just don't put pressure on yourself. Just as long as I keep the laundry caught up and that kind of stuff, he's pretty happy. So, uh, but I want to be a little more organized. So I like that, and I know um, I see this in a lot of your channels, that how you are organized, how you have certain videos that come out at certain times, and I just have not been able to do that. So, OCD housekeeper, my everyday life. Oh my gosh, I love Fly Lady. I love Fly Lady, and I think Michelle, I think my everyday wife life. I think you follow uh, some of her stuff as well, but you do a lot of other things. And I go through, and you have those check off sheets, and I actually do go and look at those. And and just watching you and your, how do I want to say this? It's sort of like, it's like we're all so isolated and we all have our things that we have to do to keep our house going. And then I watch like your channel, My Everyday Wife Life, and how you have this structure, and it's very calming to me, and it grounds me. That's the word I'm looking for. It keeps me grounded. So that's what I appreciate, even though I'm not I think in my cleaning routines are pretty they're pretty routine, but then I'll get behind and then I got to play catch up and then I'll be caught up for a few days and then I get behind and I have to play catch up. So I'm sort of always oh fighting with that. I go back and forth. But it is so grounding and you have really great content. And so I look at Little Fly Lady and Little Clean Mama. And yes, okay. So you kind of combine Fly Lady and Little Clean Mama. I am not familiar with Little Clean Mama, so I will have to check her out. But you're sort of, I kind of look at Fly Lady and you. So, and that helps me. Uh, that helps me a lot to just, because I keep everything written down. I put everything in my journal, and and I have my list and I try to stay on track. So yes, zesty girl. I know how to be organized and I can teach it, but I'm a hot mess. Yes. I'm like that too. I am really good at teaching some things. Like I was really good at teaching clean undies. All right, I have to play catch up here, guys. Yes, as long as you have, as long as he has clean underwear, yes, me too. Like John, he's got socks, underwear. He'll wear his jeans or his pants a couple days. He's not too worried about that, and he has plenty of shirts. So, oh my, yeah. So, I'm and life adventures in keto, I'm a mess no matter how hard I try. I feel like I'm sort of always catching up and trying to I have to work at it to stay organized. And yeah, I know how to be organized and I can teach it, but I'm a hot mess. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. So, oh, hey, I did it. Okay, guys, see, I'm trying this new thing. I was able to put Zesty Girl's comment on here. And okay, guys, I'm gonna just play around with this. So I'm hoping I don't mess up something here. Uh, I'm the same way. I can teach people, and I cannot do it myself. I mean, it's hard for me to do it myself because I think us women we're just so focused on giving, aren't we? I mean, it's just our nature. So. Uh, So, yeah, my everyday wife life. No, don't be scared. My channel is about being a hot mess, but still being able to get things done. Yes, that's right. And that's what I notice about your channel too. I don't feel intimidated at all, and I do by some other channels. And but you're I don't know if it's just your demeanor, but you're very calming as you get your things done. I never feel like you're a frantic mess. So. Yes, we know what to do and we don't always follow through, and that is so true. Same with self-care. Yes, zesty girl, best course, but struggles with it yourself. Yes, I can relate. Okay, guys, I am having fun with the comments now. So, um, starting the dishes, and I know we're always multitasking, I'm always multitasking. So, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist too. Oh my gosh, there's not enough time in the day. Well, I can say that I'm a hot mess. You know what? Um, and at my age, I can say I really am a hot mess. I mean, like I am a hot mess. Like there are days when I'm literally dripping in sweat because I'm such a hot mess. And you guys know what I mean. Okay, okay, Life Adventures in Keto, you are fixing to live stream and having your car aligned. That's awesome. that is awesome. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, let's stay on here. Let's see, it's 26. I'm going to stay on here for about 4 more minutes. And then, guys, I'm going to go over and hop over on Life Adventures in Keto's live stream. And let's just see how she's doing this morning. So I'll stay on for a few more minutes here. And yeah, and then because gosh, it's been almost an hour. So I mean, I literally jumped on a whim, sort of how I started my YouTube channel. So I have rebel priorities. Yes, and you capitalized rebel, and I'm wondering that could be a thing. Like that could be a thing. Like, what does rebel, Rebel? I've got to give that some thought. That's a thing. I definitely have rebel priorities. Oh, I won't, Life Adventures in Keto. I'm not going to cut short because of you. It's just that, I've been on for almost an hour and I'm not just cutting short for you, love. I'm not. I just think it would be it would be fun to to just go join you and and I'll just sit in the passenger seat. I always say, who's driving the bus? I'm driving the bus right now, but we can all take turns driving the bus. So, oh, my everyday wife life. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hint, hint. I yeah, I've thought I like that idea of doing a podcast. Maybe, yeah, that might be a thing. Because I tend to like to just get on and have conversations and not necessarily be on video. So yeah, as an acronym, yes, Zesty Girl, as an acronym. That's what I was thinking. I couldn't think of that word. I know. I love this. I love that we were all able to connect for sure. That's this has been fun because usually when we get on, like we're all so spread out. It's hard to ever find an actual time that works for people. So, and usually this time of day, like because I started about 6:30 in the morning, I just am not. There's no way I could be camera ready and do something like this. But to be able to jump on just with voice, I can do that. So, especially when I have coffee and I'm all fueled up. Yes. So now we all want to know what Rebel stands for. So you'll have to come up with that. Yes, we will. So, all right, Zesty Girl, let's do it. Now, since you are at the height of your courses and all, I'll let you kind of take the lead, and I will. Yeah, we can sort of I'll throw in my 2 cents. We got to come up with it. It might be fun. Now, I'm back from my coaching days. I used to belong to a lot of R&D teams because I mean I got into, and you probably did too, Michelle. Like I got into coaching like in like 2001, and we did a lot of R&D, and that was my favorite thing, was be on these R&D calls and just brainstorm. So I don't know if you do stuff like that, but I used to love to R&D, and I kind of feel like my channel is a little bit of that. Let's R&D my life, shall we? Let's see what works. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be fun. We could oh, that would be awesome, Zesty Girl. We could podcast. Uh, yes, that would be really fun. So maybe we could podcast. Yeah, so see that we got to work. There's the logistics. That's where that always hits me, like the logistics. So we've got to figure out a time and a platform. So, Life and More Reload. Well, good morning, Life and More Reloaded. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so glad that you could join us. We are just chit-chatting. Maybe lots of ease. Yes, eggs. So we were just brainstorming. We were talking about how we're kind of at the point in our life where we are, I'm a bit of a rebel. And we were talking about that and coming up with an acronym for rebel. So Zesty Girl and I are going to come up with an acronym for rebel. So we'll have to do that. and then we'll share that out with you guys. So with your input, because hey, life's an R&D. That's what I've decided. Oh, you can StreamYard. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Um, yes, isn't that a good idea? Grabbing a topic with women and throwing around topics. Yes, I love that. We could definitely just do that. So just come up with a topic and just throw it out there and have, even like this. I mean, this is really working well with StreamYard, just going audio because it's so easy to use. And we could actually, like, I could invite you guys into the room, like, we could have more than one person up here talking. And so maybe that would be a thing. And then, you just choose if you want to do video or audio. For me, it's just early in the morning, so I'm doing audio. But each person could really decide if they want to come up. And I think I haven't done that yet. I know that Life Adventures in Keto, you've done that. So, but you can just invite other people up. I love it though. Just grab a topic and throw out some ideas. Love that. And Life Adventures in Keto. Yes, thank you. Smash that like button. I wish I had a sound effect. Boing. That's not a crash. Sorry. I have to come up with some. I like audio too. I just think it's less distracting. Uh, ooh, life and more reloaded. Revive, energize, bless, elevate, live. Oh my gosh. Well, I think our work might be done. I love that. I love, love, love that. Bong. Yes, we could yeah, and we could invite other people up into the room. You could schedule S&D invite privately. Okay. So Life Adventures and Keto is saying that we can do a private StreamYard, which I did not know. So that's a possibility too, to do a private StreamYard if you just wanted to toss around some ideas with anyone. So that would be fun. And um, yeah, that would be fun. Us Rebel Girls, yes. I have to say, I love it. I love it. I love it. Uh, Yeah, see now Life and More Reloaded, you came into the room and boing, you got that done. My brain was like, okay, we have to schedule a meeting. Oh my goodness. So, see, this is awesome. Uh this is I love art R&Ding, R&Ding. Goosebumps for sure. That was good. That was really good. So, you know what? We could maybe have a regular call that we even do where we could even call it that rebel, our rebel call. And it could be revive, energize, bless, elevate, live. And it was definitely a community effort. So, so that would be really, really fun. Okay, so you can do a live. Okay, so go live publicly, but if you drop link in the stream, anyone can grab it. If you drop a link in the stream, okay. I will. Zesty Girl, I'm going to write that down. Isn't that awesome? Yes. And these are the founders right here in this group. We have just founded the Rebel group, or whatever we call it, the Rebel, maybe it'll be a Rebel call. So I think that would be awesome. And then, Life Adventures in Keto. So would you say, so we could just maybe do a regular call. I don't know when, maybe like this time of day sometime because it seems to work for us. And then we'll call it that and we'll have a topic each time. And then we can just, like you said, share. So drop a link in the stream and anyone, so if you drop the link in the stream, then can anyone click on that and then they can come up on the screen? Is that how that works? Okay, so all right, for anyone tuning in to this call later on, because we're an hour into the call now, this is the Rebel Group, and we are all about revive, energize, bless, elevate, and live. Love it. I want to give a huge shout out to Life and More Reloaded. You are awesome for coming up with that. So, uh, yeah, this was really fun. So mods can drop links for others to pop on. Okay. All right. Life Adventure or Life and More Reloaded. Thank you for that. So, um, yes, the REBEL, right? Rebel EL. But I know what you mean, Michelle. Life Adventures in Keto. So you have to invite them. And okay, so we'll talk. But mods can drop the link. This is so awesome. All right. This has been so fun. I am really glad. I mean, at about 6:15 this morning, I was drinking my coffee and I was thinking, well, I wish I could just sit and chat to my peeps, and I don't want to go video ready. So I jumped on audio, and this is my first StreamYard. So doing this from my phone, and this worked out wonderfully. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And we actually created something beautiful. So, all right, we're going to do something with this. We're going to have some more calls, and we're going to be inviting others up on the screen for these calls. And if you guys have any input, send me an email. I'm at VickiMarieLivingLife@gmail.com. And then, or you can connect with me in Instagram. Maybe we can start an Instagram private message group and coordinate some of this. So that just occurred to me as well, because I think most of us are on Instagram, and I don't use Instagram a lot, and I don't use Facebook a lot. This really is my primary place, but I do get on those other places just to sort of stay in those private groups and in communication that way. That's how I use those. So yes, okay, awesome. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start a private Instagram group, and I'm going to invite anyone who is on Instagram in this group to that group. So yeah, I'm terrible at IG. I really am. I am not good at it, but I can do the messaging. Lori, have a great day. Get her done, Vicki. All right, I will. We're going to do this. All right, guys, I'm going to go over and join Life Adventures in Keto on her live. Thank you so much, everyone. This was so much fun. We're going to do this again. We're the rebels, and we're open to other people joining us. Anybody can be a rebel. We just got to figure out when we're going to meet. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you next time. We'll get this going. Yes, much love to all. Yes. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you for joining Life and More Reloaded. Thank you so much. And My Everyday Wife Life. Thank you. Lori Fluffy Nomo, Zesty Girl, Life Adventures in Keto, and RC Mod Squad. You were on earlier. Thank you so much for joining. Am I missing anyone? I love shouting out my friends. Oh my gosh, Colorado Martini. Okay, you popped on and I missed your comment. So thank you so much. I'm glad that you were able to pop on. Guys, if you want to check any of these channels out, please go do so. I can personally vouch for every single one of the people in this group today. Awesome. I'm just scrolling back. I don't want to miss anyone. So this was a really fun chat. I am winding down. Not really, because I'm on my third cup of coffee. All right, guys, we had somebody else join earlier too, and I can't find the comments now, so I apologize for that. But he was from Korea and he didn't speak English, but I do want to shout him out because he was on here. So, all right, guys, this was a goosebump creating conversation, or goosebump whatever, a conversation that created goosebumps. Oh, okay, you hang up first. Okay. Okay, I am going to hang up. Bye, everyone. And thank you so much for joining today. And I will be the one to hang up. I feel bad. It's like I leave the room and then you guys are disconnected. But okay, love you guys. And we will see you again soon. I'm going to hop on over to Life Adventures in Keto.